interfaces. What mashup of personalities and gesture systems are most effective for conveying the truth of a character? A Romeo and Juliet robot that did not make eye contact would probably not be very effective. And while that's kind of an obvious example, you could imagine trying out different sets of body languages and seeing how the characters read to audiences to see what is actually intrinsically important in creating these convincing social interactions. And of course, I also think it would be a great way to encourage interdisciplinary investigation, so where we can tap into some of the methodologies and learning processes that already exist in the performing arts. Just before we kick off the finale, I love this comic strip. So this is featuring the PR2 robot created by Willow Garage. And so another one of the robots is saying, his path planning may be suboptimal, but it's sure got flair. So it turns out when you're designing machines for people, sometimes efficiency is not the best answer. So with no further ado, I introduce you to my comedy robot, Brick Wall. Everyone? Yeah. Data.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? All right. The volume is good. Yep. Okay, thanks. Let's do this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick reminder, the trade show will close in 5 minutes.
They call me Data,
5
the
minutes,
robot.
the trade show will be closing. Thank you.
Gosh, I love saying that. It makes me feel like some kind of superhero. But actually, I am just a mediocre robotic comedian. I was in England a few weeks ago. Remember the guys you fought the Revolutionary War against? Right, well, the red coats were teaching me about some author, or was it a movie director? Anyway, they said his name was Shakespeare. Have any of you heard of Shakespeare? Okay, I see 2 or 3 people saying yes. My perception capabilities are still in development, so I apologize if I am overestimating your name recognition. Right, well, perhaps this will sound familiar. It is an excerpt from The Merchant of Venice, though I took slight poetic license. I am a robot. Yes, a robot. Hath not the robot video cameras to see affectations, passions, or at least can he not be programmed to simulate these things? Are we not fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons, subject to the same diseases? Okay, maybe not. But if you prick us in our battery pack, do we not bleed our alkaline fluid? If you wrong us, shall we not revenge? If we are like you and the rest, which I admit we are not, we will resemble you in that. I know I'm not a designer, and I do not have one of those screens you're all obsessed with. But perhaps you enjoy my poetry. Hello out there, South by Southwest. This here is my programmer, Heather Knight. Give it up for Heather, the roboticist! Exclamation mark. My name is Data, and I will be your host for this presentation. I would like to say it is a pleasure to be here, but I am a robot and know no emotion. Heather, how about you get working on that emotion program?
I'm trying.
My programmer designs my presentations with the goal of driving innovation in social robotics, which is the integration of robot helpers into everyday life. So you might as well get used to this. Right, guys? Social intelligence is so complex that many humans are not good at it. Any programmers or engineers in the house? I address my case. Do not feel bad. My interaction capabilities are worse than yours. Using your feedback, however, my programmer hopes that one day I will become an autonomous, robotic performer. Like Kevin Costner. Or perhaps Justin Bieber is a better choice. That's what is called a tagline in comedy. One day, I might be able to choose my own tags just by searching the internet. According to my feedback data, you are a wonderful crowd,
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
really
the
glad you are
time
here
is
for
now
me.
6 p.m. and the trade show is
Because
closed.
I think I might be
The trade show
about
will
to
reopen
break up with my
tomorrow
programmer.
11 a.m. Please come back.
I caught her
We would love to
collecting
see you.
videos of other
At this time,
robots.
the trade show is now
I don't feel pain. But that does not compute. I confronted her and she claims she needs to do research with other embodied machines to improve my response capabilities. But, again, that does not compute. She's calling it the Robot Film Festival. She says it will be like the Bot Oscars. I'm feeling more than a little bit jealous.
Please don't break up with me. I would be lost without my favorite comedian robot. I mean, just because I'm doing research with other robots doesn't mean I'm cheating on you. It just means that I'm, enthusiastic about robots. Don't feel bad.
Don't touch me. You hurt my feelings. There is only one thing I know that could win you back. I will impress you with my dance moves. Thank you, everybody.
Good job, Data.
I'm just going to back up for a second. I'm done.
All right. Well, hopefully he and I can make up later. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for coming. Quick shout out to IEEE and the Open Future series for having me come here, for South by Southwest for being awesome, and of course for the Robotics Institute and Marilyn Monroe Robot. So hopefully you are now ready to banter with robots at cocktail parties.